So, you have a business plan, but do you have an IP strategy to help you achieve those goals? Intellectual property does not manage itself. It needs to be planned for, looked after, and protected if you are to realize its true value. Here are some questions to consider when designing your IP strategy. An IP strategy should be an integral part of your business plan, making sure you use your intangible assets and IP effectively to achieve your company's goals. Both strategies should inform and support each other. In some instances, the business plan should take the lead in guiding the direction of the IP strategy. The business plan should set the overall goals, with the IP strategy identifying what IP is needed to achieve these goals. Prioritize these new opportunities to gain a competitive advantage. Establish the company's expansion plan with the IP strategy assessing the IP implications of the expansion, particularly when moving into new markets, and the associated resources needed. The IP strategy should map out how IP contributes to performance and business value, which ultimately goes into deciding the budget for IP investment. Turning your IP aims and analysis into an action plan requires you to, firstly, identify all the intangible assets you own. Secondly, uncover gaps in areas which require more focus in the context of your overall business objectives. Lastly, draft your IP strategy, objectives, and plan of action. Your business will more likely be on board if they see IP as an investment that can be linked to income and profitability. Consider implementing an IP policy. This is especially vital for large and R&D-centric organizations. Finally, keep your IP strategy up to date to reflect internal and external developments. The two-way relationship between your business plan and IP strategy development is vital in determining content and direction. As your company's IP champion, help propel your company to the top with the right IP strategy. To discover practical tips on how to align your business and IP strategies, check out our free business guides.